Urgent alert for green card and visa holders. New legislation could put you at risk of deportation over a single DUI conviction. If you've ever faced this charge or know someone who has, you need to hear this now before it's too late. So, let's break down the key details. This bill aims to tighten immigration enforcement when it comes to driving under the influence offenses. Historically, DUI charges have sometimes been considered minor infractions in immigration court. However, this new legislation is proposing a significant shift. Under this bill, any DUI conviction could be grounds for deportation or removal from the United States, even for lawful permanent residents or visa holders who have been living here for years. One of the most concerning aspects is that the bill doesn't require multiple offenses. Even a single DUI conviction could trigger deportation proceedings. That means someone who made a mistake, faced the legal consequences, and moved on could suddenly find themselves facing the risk of losing their immigration status. The bill also expands the criteria for inadmissibility and removability. In practical terms, this means that not only those with prior DUI convictions but also those who get charged or arrested might be subject to increased scrutiny or detention while their immigration status is reviewed. What's the government's rationale? Officials argue that DUI offenses are a serious public safety issue, and they want to ensure that individuals who break these laws face consequences that extend to their immigration status. The intention is to protect communities and deter dangerous behavior on the roads. While that's understandable, critics point out that this approach could disproportionately affect immigrant families, many of whom rely on their ability to stay in the U.S. to work, study, and contribute to society. So, who is most affected by this bill? Green card holders who have DUI convictions, even if from years ago, are now at risk. Visa holders, including those on work visas or student visas, could also face deportation if convicted of a DUI. Even those with pending DUI charges might experience complications with visa renewals or adjustments of status. It's also important to understand that this bill could affect those with temporary protected status or asylum seekers, depending on how broadly the legislation is enforced. If you or a loved one is concerned, what can you do right now? First, it's critical to consult with an experienced immigration attorney as soon as possible. They can help assess your specific situation, review your immigration status, and advise on potential defenses or relief options. Second, if you have a DUI conviction in your past, it's a good idea to gather all legal documents related to the case. This includes court records, sentencing information, and any evidence of rehabilitation or community service. These documents can be important if you need to challenge removal proceedings or seek waivers. Third, stay informed about the progress of this bill. Legislation can change as it moves through Congress and the Senate, so following official updates and trusted immigration news sources is vital. Finally, avoid any new legal trouble, especially related to DUI or other criminal offenses. Even minor infractions can have major consequences under this new policy. Remember, this bill is still being debated and hasn't become law yet, but the potential impact is serious enough that preparation is essential. The best course of action is to be proactive, seek professional guidance, and protect your rights. To summarize, the new deportation bill targeting green card and visa holders with DUI convictions represents a significant shift in U.S. immigration enforcement. One DUI could jeopardize your ability to stay in the country, and the consequences extend beyond just the criminal charges.